Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakodash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, salutations to the Icon, pushing the truth with sincerity and charity, risking their lives and freedom to do so. I'm the brother Yalad, and title is going to be The Importance of Prayer. And really, I just want to touch on this. My spirit just got hot on this for some odd reason. But I had recently watched a video of the elder Apostle Gabar, and he said that it's very important to pray, and that I remember he said you crazy if you ain't praying before you go outside, before you leave your house, all the traffic that's out here, the elements of this world, right? So Matthew 26:41, watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. And the prayer is it's a supplication. It's a begging the Lord. A prayer is also a form of meditating and keeping your mind on the Lord. And that's a beautiful thing to have such a concentration, and it can help keep you focused, and it can help you get things done, and it can help put the spirit on you to do certain things. Faith without works is dead, and work without faith is nothing. Something to that effect. I roughly butchered it, but it take both the work and the faith. So when you go pray for something, you got to go do it, but pray the Lord be with you to do it. So, when I go to the grocery store, throw up a prayer. Prayer for safe travels. Pray, okay, Lord, let me get everything on my little grocery list. And then go get everything on the grocery list. And then, Lord will, I ain't forget nothing. That's why we say, Lord will we do anything at all. The scripture talk about. Because it ain't up to us, it's up to the Father. Right? In Matthew 17:20, and Yahweh Shai said unto them, because of your unbelief, for verily I say unto you, if ye have faith as a grain of a mustard seed, you shall say to this mountain, remove hence to yonder place, and it shall remove, and nothing shall be impossible to you. Howbeit this kind goeth not out, but by prayer and fasting. So the Lord, the disciples asked the Lord, he said, how you cast out devils? He said, prayer and fasting. And prayer and fasting can build up your spirit too, because the mighty man in the scriptures, you talk about Judas Maccabees, you talk about King David. Hey, these men, Joshua, these were the kind of men that before they went to war, they prayed the Lord be with them. And they was mighty men in war, right? King David said, I will not trust in my bow. He trusted in the Lord. But to say that I will not trust in my bow automatically implies that he was good with the sword, that he was a good swordsman, that he was good with some type of art, because Psalms talk about he teaching my hands to make war, to roughly paraphrasing. So King David was a mighty man in these things. He still ain't trust. He trusts in the prayer. He trusts in the Lord. He's the type of man that will pray in the middle of the battle. They talk about Joshua praying to the Lord that about the sun. He said, basically give us some more time to put the flops on these Philistines. And the Lord, it was a way he did it where the sun was on. The sun, matter of fact, let's see if I could just go get it real quick. Yeah, it says Lord will I can find it. It's fine if I don't, but it was an account in Joshua where they was putting the flops on I believe it was the Philistines. If not, could have been the Amorites. Let's see. Yeah, it probably was the Amorites. Jericho, Therefore the 5 kings of the Amorites. Right. So forgive me. But yeah, that was the Amorites. So forgive me for that. That was not the Philistines, that was the Amorites. And it was a situation where he prayed to the Lord in the midst of the battle. Right? I want to find that account since I mentioned it, and I forgive me because I may have roughly butchered that account. But it was an account when the Lord prayed. Joshua prayed to the Lord that he basically used the sun in his favor, and it had to do with the darkness. Let me see. Since I mentioned it, I just want to get it so I could say it right according to the account. If I don't find it, it's fine. I'm gonna continue with the subject. But Ephesians 5:15 says, "See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil." Right, the days are evil, man. I just mentioned that Apostle Gabah said, you're crazy if you walk outside without praying. And praying shows that you have faith that the Lord hears you. Come on now. Pray what? Prayers. Look, they say it's a saying in the world, 7 days without prayer. And excuse my American real quick, but 7 days without prayer is a weak ass week. It's a weak ass week. Right? Me, I pray usually several times throughout the day. Everybody got their own balance. You know what I'm saying? Some brothers pray more than me. I may do a couple prayers throughout the day. It's definitely gonna be like several, cause it's always something I be trying to get into, whether it's work, errands. I'm always on the move, so that means I always gotta stay prayed up, And the fasting, that's good too, because when you fast, that gives you discipline as well, And it's not always just what you consume, what you eat with your mouth and drink with your mouth. It's about disciplining yourself from other things too. You can fast from other things, and it keeps you disciplined, and it can help you focus. Prayer and fasting can help you really focus, and that'll make you stronger in your fight against demons. Yahushua was tempted in the wilderness, and he rebuked Satan with the scripture, right? And he was fasting. Yeah. And if Yahushua prayed to the Father, Yahweh, come on now. Who are we not to pray? I want to find this account so bad. Matter of fact, let me see. It's in Joshua. I know it's in Joshua. I can feel it. Might have found it. Yeah, I was going too early in the book of Joshua. Yeah, I was. Okay. Hold this, and then this might be it. Joshua 10:12. Then spake Joshua to the Lord, so he's praying, in the day when the Lord delivered up the Amorites before the children of Israel, and he said in the sight of Israel, Sun, stand thou still upon Gibeon, and thou moon in the valley of Ajalon. And the sun stood still, and the moon stayed until the people had avenged themselves upon the enemies. Is it not written also in the book of Jasher? So the sun stood in the midst of heaven and hastened not to go down about a whole day. In that book of Jasher, that's not what these people got out with this weird book of Enoch, book of Jasher stuff. This is that's not to credit those, because those are not proven as the books right here. They not proven. That's something that they could have made up. It wasn't brought out with the 1611 KJV. Side note, just side note, since this was mentioned, right? And it says, and there was no day like that before it or after it, that the Lord hearkened unto the voice of man. How he listened to the voice of man? Because he prayed, right? For the Lord fought for Israel, right? So Joshua prayed. He said, that the sun stands still. So basically, The Amorites couldn't flee in the darkness. They was kept by the little sunlight that was left to continue to get that take that L, that loss. They to continue being defeated in the battle. They couldn't hide in the darkness or run away. But this is a mighty thing. The Lord, Joshua prayed to the Lord, and the sun stood still. It just kept the sun right there. These mighty men of war, and they prayed to the Lord. That was just my example. That I really wanted to throw in a little ensemble, right? And then I could read the one I quoted about David. I could do that one. So, not trust my bow. And them psalms is heavy too, because a lot of these psalms, David praying to the Lord and praising him. Some of them he supplicating and begging, the Lord, right? To dismay the wicked, to discomfort the wicked, right? Put shame upon them, but show mercy to them that seek you, right? And talk about that in the Psalms. It says, "For I will not trust in my bow, neither shall my sword save me." And that's the verse 6 of the 44th chapter. Right, verse 7, "But thou hast saved us from our enemies and have put them to shame that hate us. In Yahweh we boast all the day long and praise thy name forever, Selah." What? How you boasting? This, praise is another form of prayer in a way. In a way, yeah. 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 And these were mighty men in the midst of the battle, in the midst of the thick of it. They was in what? Mighty men. Right? I believe it was a scripture to talk about Judas Maccabees prayed. Right? Before you went to battle. Let me see. Maybe I could find that. And if not, it's cool. But I believe it was a scripture here that said he prayed. I believe it was. I could be wrong. Cause I don't know. That sound right though. Cause let me see. Matter of fact, let's just Google it real quick. So that way we got the truth. Hold on. Prayed before battle. Hold on. Let's see. Yes, hold on. Yeah, see, I'm not crazy. I'm not, this ain't just all in my head. So yeah. Yeah. Let me see. Okay. 2 Maccabees 10, 16, 38. 2 Maccabees 10, and then 16 to 38. Let's see. Then they that were with Maccabees made supplication and besought Yahweh that he would be their helper. So they ran with violence upon the strongholds of the Idumeans. Right. Yeah, they made supplication, which means to beg to the Lord. Yeah. And it shows you they was supplicating to the Lord. Why? It said, "And besought Yahweh," the name of the Most High. Right? That they would, yeah. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. And that is Yahweh, the Most High, and Ba'ashem in the name of Yahushua, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. That's heavy. So if they could pray before and they was mighty in battle already, they had faith. But Lord will, this is edifying. Forgive me if I kind of went on a tangent a little bit. I don't like to overtalk. I don't. I like to let these scriptures talk. And Lord will, these scriptures did talk and encourage to pray, encourage to fast too. And prayer is very, very strong. And talk about the prayer of the righteous pierce the heavens. But Lord will, this was edifying. I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Hashem El Shai. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to the icon pushing the truth, sincerity, and charity. I'm the brother Elad, signing out. Shalom.